Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Mike here with another Cage Cast. This time, we're taking a look at something a little different than UFC. We do have a UFC fighter still showing up, Conor McGregor, supposedly going to fight Logan Paul in a boxing match. Um, I've got BJPin.com pulled up right here. They're reporting Conor McGregor versus Logan Paul could net 250 million each for a massive fight in India. So what I understand, guys, is this is the royal family looking to spread some of their wealth, make a super fight, follow in the footsteps as Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi with those big mega fights. And here's what they came up with. And it looks like they're going to ink this one out pretty soon. Now, in my opinion, guys, I'm not really sure how everybody else feels about this, but it kind of feels like Logan Paul is stealing this fight out from underneath his brother. We all have seen Jake Paul call out Conor McGregor several times over the last 4 years since he's been starting boxing, and ever since that he fought Mayweather. Now, maybe Mayweather is the portion that pushed it over to Logan Paul. Um, Possibly. Hey, he's like, hey, we both lost, technically lost to the undefeated Mayweather. And so let us battle it out as contenders and see how that really works. Now, we know Logan Paul comes in giant compared to Conor McGregor and Mayweather. Mayweather and McGregor are pretty close to the same size, especially after they do a weight cut for the fight. And we know Logan Paul is going to come in about 6 to 8 inches taller and probably 80 pounds or more heavier when it's all said and done and rehydrated. So now, how did this fight come about? We know Conor McGregor has a UFC contract, and Dana usually typically doesn't allow his fighters to fight outside the UFC. Now, this could be one of those things where $250 million, Conor McGregor's like, yo, I'll slip you 100 mil, 50 mil, and make this fight. We all win, money all around. He could just be looking at Logan Paul's the easier fight, in my opinion, compared to Jake Paul, which is out actually beating a lot of people. When we saw Logan Paul fight Mayweather and kind of get knocked out and carried until he came back, and we saw McGregor fight Mayweather and actually do pretty decent. So if we had to compare the two fights, I think Logan did much poorer versus Mayweather, and maybe that's the deciding factor. He's like, hey, he didn't do good versus Mayweather, and I did good. I think that fight's better chance to win. Or it could be Uncle Dana in the background saying, I really don't like Jake Paul. You cannot do that. The UFC has a contract. We say no. But hey, we don't give a shit if you're going to go fight Logan Paul. The WWE is technically same company as UFC. So maybe there's a little bit of cross promotion there. Really not sure how it really came along. Maybe the Indian royal family that's putting this on, maybe they're sliding UFC and Dana some money to say, hey, let us do this super fight. Now, I think Conor McGregor's just gotten himself in a lot of trouble recently. I think Ireland's been siphoning and cutting off his bank accounts and money, and he's probably broke or getting close to it. He was spending a lot of money. These lawsuits are costing him a lot of money in attorney fees, court fees, and paying off the people that they, in my opinion, falsely accusing of doing some of these crimes. Now, that could be leading him into this big, massive fight. That's why we saw Conor McGregor put out the tweet saying, hey, I'm going to go fight Logan Paul. Royal family's putting this on, and then I'm coming back over to the UFC. I think he's going to get his financials back in place since he lost all his sponsors and all his deals due to these legal issues. And I think he's like thinking, this is a much easier, safer fight for me. It's not a lose-lose. It's kind of a win-win. I'm getting money. I'm just fighting the WWE guy that thinks he's a good boxer. So we're gonna have to actually see how this plays out. We don't even know when they're actually scheduling this permanently for, so we've got some time to discuss this, argue this, and see where it leads. Maybe we'll get more information of how Conor McGregor's able to pull this off, even though he's under UFC contract. So there are still a lot of things that can unfold. Hey, it could still be canceled. It could be Logan Paul just being the asshole older brother saying, hey, I know you really wanted this fight, little bro, but Yo, I'm gonna take it. Being offered to me, not you, and I got it. I want the bag. So it's going to be interesting to see how you guys think this one's going to play out. Do you think Conor McGregor is going to outbox him? He's going to be too quick, too bouncy, and Logan Paul is going to come in, throw everything he's got, looking for a knockout and gas out and get finished? We know Conor McGregor has amazing countering skills. Are we going to see some of that old Conor McGregor where he's dipping, leaning back, coming in over the top, hitting him with that counter? I'd like to see it. He's got a great left we see it a lot of times. He just barely dips back and then over the top with that left. We've seen him seal the deal with it. It's really quick. A lot of people don't even see it coming. So um, it's interesting. Hey, Logan Paul's a big boy. He could come in here against. They say Conor McGregor's 5'9", but I think he's a little closer to 5'11". It's still, Logan's going to have the reach, the height, the weight advantage. Are we getting juiced up, Roadhouse Connor? Are we gonna get, something a little bit more lean, like closer to 170 Connor? Not sure. Not sure how they're gonna weight class this. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a catch weight. I'm not sure about the details yet. So a lot to unfold on this, guys. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Who you got? Why do you think they let him out of the contract? Are they slipping UFC Dana some money? Is did the royal family negotiate this with the UFC with the contract? That way everybody's got paid and Conor doesn't have to lose money. Did Conor go to Uncle Dana and say, hey, man, all this legal issues, I'm just losing a lot of money. I need to recoup before I come back to the UFC, some guaranteed money. And I've got this super lucrative deal. I'm not sure. I'm hoping more details unfold. We get some more X posts that will let us see a little bit more behind the scenes. But until then, we're just gonna have to wait like everybody else. But hey, exciting! I think everybody wants to see Logan Paul lose. Everybody wants to. There are those guys out there that want to see Conor McGregor lose. So let me know who you are. Are you the Conor guy? Are you the Logan Paul guy? Now, I'm a UFC guy. I'm a diehard UFC guy. So I'm leaning. I want Conor McGregor to win. But I'm still realistic. I know Logan Paul is going to be much bigger, heavier, reach. I don't want to say stronger, but it's possible it comes in stronger. He just may not be as fast or have as great IQ in there when it comes to making some defensive and countering. So we'll actually have to again, we'll wait, we'll see. Hopefully it's 10 rounds and we get to bet. That would be ideal for me because you guys know I love to log into that DraftKings and show you guys either me losing or winning money. So again, let me know in the comments who you leaning towards. How did Conor McGregor get out of this contract? Why did they pick Logan over Jake Paul? Let's talk about it. Something to bring up in some future videos as well. Now, that being said, guys, I do have more content coming out later this week. So go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know when those videos do drop. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Help me grow the channel. I'd love to do these live, especially when I've got people coming on. Got several people asking to co-host or at least come on here and do a couple videos. So maybe I'll start bringing on more and more people to argue with and get some other opinions. All right, guys. That being said, hit a like on the video, leave me some comments, mash all the other buttons, the notification, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.